Episode 9, here we go. Okay, so we're at the Sun Docks, and if you missed the last episode, basically we had to go out and deal with these undead that came out of Farron in the first city. And while we were away, the Zaishen came on a ship, and they're saying, oh, loads of really bad stuff's about to happen. Talkhora says these demons have shown up in Kamadan because of the Apocrypha, I'm sure of it. Now we have to make up for that mistake before Istan is overrun with them. So as you can see here, loads of demons and stuff have started appearing here at Kamadan, and everything's about to be attacked. So here we go, and we're going to team up with the Zaishen and try and fight them off. So here we go, this is the battle for Kamadan, let's do it. You can see we get 3 allies, Acolyte Soussuke, Acolyte Jin, and someone called Elona who's already under attack. So General Yukiro says, Balthazar, guide this blade, destroy them before the ruptures take hold. So this is kind of one of those situations, I feel, like in Guild Wars. It could be this incredible fight, it could be this really, really amazing bit. All these rifts are appearing. You know, had it been any other game, it could have been really action-packed and awesome. But sadly, you know, just with the way this game works, it always feels a little bit anticlimactic. But I wonder what people have to say to us out here. But yeah, this is the big fight. Today is the day, he says. And yeah, we got these acolyte people. Understanding is half the battle, he says. The other half is fireballs. And she, Acolyte Jin, says actions, not words, define a Zaishen. So you can see we're one of the monsters here. Basically, these rifts have appeared and demons are pouring out of them. They're very similar to the rifts you saw at the Tomb of the Primeval Kings. Oh, there's some people fighting here. Sorry, I should have helped you out. And basically we're trying to close them. These scythes kind of hold them open, and when you take out these monsters, you will recognise them. These monsters look exactly the same as the ones at the tombs. When you take them out, oh my god, save Rogis. So these are the guys that were fighting the undead that we saw before. And yeah, once you defeat the scythes, the portals then close. The general says, Cormier, tell us about this darkness. You have seen it before, have you not? Yeah, and we heard that she knew what was going on, but she hadn't talked to us about it. She says, I have. I fear your presence means it has already begun in Cantha and Tyria as well. If it has not, it most certainly will soon. We wish you to accompany us as we follow other signs. You must see this through with your own eyes. So a bit of a theme in this campaign is to do with sight. Elder Soul, I must leave to do this. The knowledge I can gain may help save all of Elona and the world beyond. My sun spears are more than capable of handling things in my absence. So she's going to leave. This is kind of the point in the plot where Cormier goes away to recruit people from the other worlds, and that's where other characters from different campaigns join. Soul says, indeed, if in your travels you find allies to aid us, so much the better. She says, then I will leave at once. You know my suspicions, Elder, about who is behind all of this. I may find the proof I need to convince even you. So obviously, the Zaishen were talking about this thing called Nightfall, which is what they're talking about here. We shall leave behind some of the Zaishen Order to defend Istan. Very well, may the 5 gods protect you. But clearly Elder Soul doesn't believe that it's going to happen. He says, this is a dark day for Kamadan. Where is Cormier? And I say, wait, before you go, what is this Nightfall? What the hell are you all talking about? Yes, good question. As long as we work together, we can overcome any evil. Cormier says, Nightfall is an old legend, a warning of the end of days. If we act swiftly, we can avoid that fate. I trust you to carry out my orders, Matt. Remember, you never fight alone. So she's going to be very busy now, like I just said. And we're going to get these 2 guys that we were with, Jin and Soussuke. They stay behind to help us, and you get to choose which one do you want. Do you want the Ranger or the Elementalist? And they're both quite different characters. So yeah, in the other series you guys have seen, so now we'll just go back to the regular Kamadan. I've kind of shown you what happens on the other sides. On this series, I figured it probably wasn't worth showing you guys what happens. All that happens is, about this point in the plot, Kaineng Center and Lion's Arch both get attacked, just like we saw with Kamadan there. And the heroes from the other nations basically fight them off, and Cormier shows up and she's like, look, you have to help us sort out this Nightfall. And then she brings all of the heroes together. So these next few, I don't know, maybe it'll be 1 episode, maybe it'll be 2. We'll detail what happens here in Elona while she's away getting those other people. And soon we'll come to a point where everyone kind of joins up together. So let's speak to the first spear again. I pray this is the end of this madness, but I doubt it will be. Perhaps Cormier will find some answers with the Zaishen. She's left orders for what to do during her absence. I doubt everyone will be happy about them. Speak with me when you're ready to carry them out. Okay, so we're kind of in charge a little bit then. Cormier ordered me to take care of her council responsibilities. She wants you to coordinate defense preparations with Field General Hayo of the Zaishen, and also deliver her orders of field promotion to the acting Spear Marshal while she's away. The big news is that she's appointing Jarek. He's a tried and true member of the Sunspears, so I can see why Cormier would appoint him. He'll certainly keep things running. He's not really much of a warrior, but he's a great scroll tender. Anyway, go speak to Field General Hayo and then take these orders to Jarek. Oh, you might want to talk to Castle and Puba before you deliver Jarek's orders. They used to be friends. Whew, okay, I will see to it. So the kind of Sunspear in charge is this guy called Jarek. And I think you learn that this Jarek guy is actually a bit bitter towards Cormier because sort of she got the promotion and became Spear Marshal when the previous Spear Marshal sort of retired or died or whatever. So yeah, we'll be meeting this Jarek guy. But first, let's go see the Zaishens. Tell Field General Hayo to deploy the Zaishen. So it's all quite mysterious and a bit fast-paced at the moment. They don't really describe very much about what's going on. But something bad's happening. Something to do with this old legend. The legend of Nightfall. Okay, so we can see here Sasuke's here and so is Jin. By the way, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am, but like it's a Japanese name. His name is kind of one of those weird things people always get really pissed off about if it's said wrong. So please do tell me in a comment if I'm saying it wrong. So Jin says, my family was killed because they weren't prepared for danger. The Zaishen rescued me. I vowed to prepare myself for the perils of life and learned the ways of the bow from an early age. Lead me through danger and my arrows will darken the sky above your path. And Sasuke says, well, good day, my name is Sasuke. You're lucky you've come upon me in a good mood. I've fried people for looking at me like that. Haha, just kidding. I'm usually very careful with my elemental magic. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Well, perhaps if it was a cornon. Oh, so he doesn't like the cornons. Okay. So, let's speak to Hayo. I'm to be stationed here to help keep the peace. I shall miss the battle hours that's prepared us to face the evil head on. We will deploy our Zaishen around the areas you have requested. I must say you have quite the tactical mind and would do well as a Zaishen. I was impressed by your fighting abilities against that darkness. Some of our Zaishen trainees could learn from your example. Talk to me again if you're interested. Okay, so now we can kind of move on and go find Puba and sort of put Jarek in charge. But there's a sort of this hidden extra thing where you can get one of these guys, one of these Zaishen as heroes. So he says, with the darkness upon us, the Zaishen and Sunspears must ally with each other. We cannot sacrifice our numbers and still hold Nightfall at bay in Cantha and Tyria. As a sign of our solidarity in this war and our trust in you, I offer you the opportunity to train one of my most powerful and promising acolytes. Your success shows you are a natural leader. Consider this a great honour. The way of the Zaishen is forged in combat by blood and steel. We will test you the Zaishen way. When you are ready, meet us on the plains of Jarin. It would be an honour. Okay, so you get to choose. You can't have both of these guys. You can only unlock the second one as a hero after completing the game. This was a really cool little thing that they started doing in Nightfall that I quite liked. Well, they kind of did it in factions where you could choose whether you went to the Jade Sea or the Echo-Vowed Forest. But they do it here as well. There are a few points where you have to choose which hero you want. And particularly later we'll see... it's not these heroes, but there's another couple of heroes we choose later, and depending on the one you choose, it completely changes, well not completely, but it does dramatically change what missions you see and what you do later on in the plot, so it is really quite cool. Very nice little feature. I'm usually the kind of person who prefers to have one big, awesome, long, coherent storyline rather than a game where you get loads of choices. But I think it was done really well here in Nightfall because it does happen, but it doesn't happen so often that it kind of detracts from having a cool main plot, if you see what I mean. I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, so anyway, here are the guys. Boom, we absolutely destroy those plants. Show these Zaishen your skill, Sunspear. Oh, okay, so they're fighting us. Oh, this is the Zaishen way. A bit like the Norn, really, isn't it? Okay, so they're going to fight us. I feel a bit bad because we outnumber them 6-2, but let's do it. Let's see how good they really are. Taking out Jin first. I'm not 100% sure who I want to pick, by the way. Your skill is mighty, Sunspear. Thank you. I still have much to learn. And the general said, excellent display. Excellent display. Remember well what you have learned today, acolytes. Oh, okay, so they're both out.
Jin, Acolyte Jin.
What is it, Soussuke?
What do you think?
Of what?
That Sunspear leader, of course.
Nice moves. Has potential.
That's it?
That's enough.
Something is going on here in Elona. I can feel it in my bones. This sun spear is going to be a big part of it.
If you say so. I am just looking for someone to learn from. It is the Zaishen way.
There's nothing about the Zaishen way that says we can't be enthusiastic about what we do.
Okay.
Field General Hayao will allow the sun spear to train one of us. I hope I am chosen.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Then I won't have to listen to you jabbering on.
What did you just say?
Oh, snap. Alright, okay, so I think I'm going to... Soussuke, so that's how you say it, Soussuke. I think I'm going to pick Soussuke. Jin's got a better backstory. I'll probably put that in the video description for this episode. But I do want Soussuke, so let's go with that. Well done. Now that you've seen both Soussuke and Jin in battle, you may choose a pupil to train in your image. Speak with me again and I will arrange the final trial. Okay, so we get the choice, student Jin or student Soussuke. Let's go Soussuke. The Zaishen are sworn blades of Balthazar, loyal to the end. You have selected Soussuke as your student. It is time to show your pupil the meaning of strength. Together you must defeat one of Balthazar's Eternals in combat. Only through victory in the face of adversity will you be forever bonded with your brethren in arms. You will find the Eternal in Zelen Reach. And he's not too far away actually. This is very close to where we battled with General Morgan before. Now these two heroes, because they're kind of optional, sort of, I'd like to say secret heroes, but they're pretty obvious. They're pretty easy to get. But because they are optional like that, once you get them here, they don't play too big a role in the main plot, if you see what I mean. Like Kos, you know, the whole way as we're going through the game, we're going to be seeing his relationship with Meloni, and we're going to be learning all kinds of things about Talkhora and many other characters that we'll be coming across. But these two are kind of sideline characters more. So after we meet them here, they kind of take a back seat a little bit more. And for that reason, I'll be playing with them a bit now at the start while I really need the help. But later on, the other heroes I will probably be putting in front of them. If that makes sense. Yeah, so literally the Balthazar's Eternal is just a little bit south of where General Morgan was all those days ago. So here they are. Oh, there's lots of them. Okay, so there's two ghostly griffins and there's Balthazar's Eternal himself, and Soussuke is already waiting for us. He says, let's see how infinite these Eternals are when they meet my spells head on. Oh my god, they're already charging in. I can't remember how strong these things are. I really can't. Ah, they look easy. So, Soussuke is an elementalist, so, and we've not met an elementalist yet, so he can conjure the elements. I'll probably make him a fire elementalist. Very typical. Oh, this guy's actually a bit beefier, but he doesn't seem to do much damage, does he? There we go. Ha! I barely broke a sweat. You and I make a good team, yes? And he's dancing. I like him. I do like him. Okay, alright. So now we just go back. We have made our choice, Hayo. And I'm very happy about it. As his trainer, I think it is best you knew something about your pupil. Best you know. I hate it when there's typos here. It's a good game, but there are often typos. So Soussuke is driven by a relentless curiosity and always offering advice, commentary and wisecracks. But do not let that deceive you. His unique attitude and boundless curiosity are rare in a Zaishen, but he backed it up with a flamboyant, explosive fighting style. Good luck, hero. Go with the blessing of Balthazar. So, Soussuke's joined our party. Acolyte Soussuke's relentless curiosity, amused outlook on life, and quirky sense of humour are rare in a Zaishen. He's fond of offering advice, commentary, and wisecracks on every situation, but he can back up every word with a flamboyant, explosive fighting style. So that's just a bit reworded from what that guy told us, basically. So, okay, so that was an optional little bit there, really. Let's go speak to Castellan Pooba about Jarek taking charge while Cormier's away. And he's over here at the Sunspear Great Hall. Where else would he be? So even though we've unlocked Soussuke, because we're still in the earlier stages of the game, you can see the party size is still 4 at the moment. That will be going up pretty quickly and we can add him as a hero, but just for now we can't do that. So yeah, let's speak to him. I may not leave the Sunspear Great Hall on missions much anymore, but those who do carry the mark of my training and my sandal on their back if they don't work hard. I feel like I've read that before, did I? Special delivery. Jarek, an interesting choice. Let me tell you about him. He gets along well with the consulate and is responsible, in part, for our good relations with the Astani. But he was passed over as Spear Marshal when Cormyr was chosen, and takes out his resentment on anyone she favours. It was a long time ago, but he has never forgiven her. I tell you this because he may not take well to seeing Cormyr's best and brightest come charging into his homestead. He has a place in the Isna Isles, not far from Codlanu Hamlet. Good luck delivering his orders. Alright, so back to the hamlet. And of course, here in the hamlet, the party size is 8, so we can add Soussuke. Oh, he's only level... actually, I'm level 13, the others are level 12, he's level 11. It's not too bad. Let's go out. I'll sort out his skills and stuff later off camera. So this guy will probably be over the moon hearing that he can now be Spear Marshal, even only for a while. Some commoners. Don't tell me what you saw in Fariner, it's too awful to imagine. Today is truly a sad day for us all. We lay to rest, blah blah blah. Okay, they're having a funeral. Mourning villagers and stuff. Believe that's a quest. Not very interesting one though. You just sort of go to a grave, I think. Oh, I guess this is his home over here, is it? Yeah, it is. It's a cool place. I like these houses on stilts. Obviously because it floods around here a lot. Alright, hello Jarek. We have good news, but please don't bite our heads off because Cormyr likes us. So, you are Cormyr's rising star, eh? Let's see what you're made of before we talk. Unsheath your sword and unsheath your heart. Jesus Christ. So he just tries to... Alright. Oh god, I feel bad. We've got so many people now. I just feel bad. I'm just destroying single people. Yes, I'm her rising star. What about it? There's more to protecting Elona than steel and spells. You've heard the saying that an army marches on its stomach. Well, without me, you'd all stop marching. Okay. So Cormyr has ordered me out of retirement to become Spear Marshal. I'm surprised given our past. But it's about time. While she's been dabbling about in the ruins of the old city, the Corsairs have gained unprecedented strength. Well, we shall set the Sunspears back on the right path. By the time she gets back, Elder Saul will appoint me Spear Marshal. Permanently. Okay, so, yeah, we should all bear in mind, do not forget that the Corsairs have been attacking like mad. That's how this all opened up. And that isn't just a minor plot point, sort of to give you a tutorial. The whole thing with the Corsairs is important, and as we'll find out while we're working under Jarek for these next few quests, we'll see what's going on with that. So, alright, let's go tell Pooba that we've told Jarek the good news. Hopefully he doesn't force us to do too much stuff that's going to be really annoying. I can't say everyone will be glad to have Jarek back. We were friends before that mess when Cormyr became Spear Marshal. You should be especially careful. He likes to pull rank and tends to lead through intimidation and petty rules rather than action. Talk to me again before you report to him. I can give you some help dealing with the man. Alright. Jarek will most likely assign you some menial tasks until Cormyr returns. Be careful though. He may look for opportunities through your actions to discredit Cormyr in front of the council. Don't do anything that would start any trouble. Just keep your head down and your nose clean until Cormyr gets back. With that in mind, go report for duty, Sunspear. Don't worry, I'll be careful for Cormyr's sake. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I want to keep reading the decline dialogues, but I keep forgetting to do it. Alright, so, and this is going to be quite a cool quest. We're going to meet someone else. So, where are we going? Oh, just out into the plains of Jarek. Quest added, big news, small package. So this quest we're going to learn about who that was spying on Varesh and Morgan the other day. So Talkhora is here. She says, I'm telling you the truth. I've been following General Kayet around. She's up to no good. She was meeting with War Marshal Varesh and then she went to the Mittani Keys and consorted with a bunch of grimy Corsairs. You're telling me that a Cornin general is making deals with our enemies? That one of War Marshal Varesh's own is a traitor? These are serious accusations. Yes, and more than that, she was talking about something called Nightfall, and... I guess she's supposed to get interrupted there. Accusing a general is a very dangerous thing, little girl. You'd better be certain about your information, or... Okay, alright, can we butt in? I know what I saw. I found their meeting place with the Corsairs in the Keys, and I'm not leaving until you listen to me. So yeah, this is definitely the girl from the cutscene. Jarek says, I can't have some barking dog yapping about General Kayet. Time to delegate this matter. Matt, report for duty. I have a perfect mission for you. Let me guess, we have to sort her out. You see this little Vabian girl here, Matt? She's been making some wild-eyed accusations about the good War Marshal's favourite general. We can't have rumours like this spreading, so it's your job to indulge her. Meet her in the Mittani Keys and keep her busy. And quiet. I don't want any unpleasantness with the Cornans. I know you'll believe me when I show you. Meet me in the Mittani Keys. Kos says, did Castellan Puba look like a little, I don't know, worried? Well, at least the scenery was good, if you know what I mean. Did you get a look at Talkhora? Yow. Ah, Kos, you're a dog. Alright, okay, so let's go to the keys. See if there's any truth in what she's saying. We of course know that there is some truth in what she's saying, because we got to see that cutscene. Sorry we had to kick you for a little while, Soussuke, but you're back now. So I really like this whole plot between Jarek and Cormier. It just feels like a really good little storyline. It adds a lot of depth to sort of the characters' pasts and what really goes on in Istan. You know, I think a lot of games wouldn't really go into that kind of stuff, but I really appreciate that they do on this. So, how far are we going, Talkhora? She says, I swear they were here. Where did they go? No, now you won't believe me either. It's alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Well, well, they were going this way. Let's proceed. Maybe we'll find a clue. A wild goose chase, perhaps? Oh, we're going quite a long way, aren't we? Are you going to follow us then? What do you have to say to me if I just talk to you? Hello, what's that? Yes, I'm from Vabi. No, I'm no one important. Just a simple priestess of Lissa. Remember what I said about Vabi, they all love Lissa over there. I know how to heal wounds and protect you from danger, but I don't plan to stay in the temple. I'm going to be an adventurer. You'll see. Okay. Are you following me? Yes, she is. Alright. So, this way. Now that there's 5 of us, and Talkhora, who is also a monk, by the way, I'm really not too worried about these Mandragora. Here they go! Alright, let's see it. How easy are they to kill now? Are they going to rape us? Awesome! Yes, so they we can finally walk around here safely now. So what is that? That's including the pets. We've got an 8-man team now, which is pretty great. Just trying to avoid those scale. My god, look at all the scale, seriously. And plants and stuff, they're just all over the place. Oh, okay, I think we found our first clue. There is a bag of Cornan coins here and a cryptic scroll piece. Talkhora says, hey look, there's a piece of a map by that pile of coins. Pick it up. It looks like directions. Maybe this will lead us to them. We can ambush them and find out what's going on. That Jarek will have to believe me now. Then we can lead the Sun Spears against the bad guys and be heroes. So she obviously has a very strong desire just to be a hero and an adventurer, really, doesn't she? Alright, I'll grab the coins as well, why not? So, we have evidence. Looks like there's some weight to her story. Let's go back. Okay, Jarek, where are you? We found something. Alright, here you are. Quite the heroic bunch, defeating a scroll, and you cut it up into tiny pieces. I'm sorry, but a cryptic scroll and a pile of rusty coins are hardly evidence of anything. She claims she can decipher the message. Fine, you pursue this. I'll spare no more Sunspear resources on it. And take her with you, she's under your command now. Tell her she's an honorary Sunspear. Maybe that will keep her quiet. Okay, so we get Talkhora, who now joins our party. Talkhora has been spoiled and pampered all her life, and she is sick of it. She dreams of becoming an adventurer, a hero of the people, like the Istani folktales she read as a child. Though her intentions are good, her lack of real-world experience often gets in the way of her heroic acts. So there we go. Well guys, this episode really ran away with me. I was having a lot of fun on it and time just flew past, so this is quite a long episode already, so I should probably end it here. I'll see you next time, and sort of Istan are going to start figuring out what the Cornins are doing, and we're coming up to sort of the big bit at the end of Istan soon, and we'll be on to the next chapter of the plot. So I'll see you later.